Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome back to another game of OCC Blood Bowl 3. This is Season 2. We are in Tier 4C, and we are going to be facing off against Nurgle. So, hooray for us. We managed to actually escape from the loop of facing Lizardman Goblin. And hopefully we'll win the game, I guess. I'm not really sure what to do now. Like, all of my strategies were already thinking about, okay, if I'm just gonna keep, like, facing off against Lizardman Goblin, so, yeah, this will be interesting. I think Nurgle is probably a better matchup for us than the Lizardmen are. And I mean, they're less capable of doing damage than the Goblins. Because, you know, with the secret weapons, you never know what you're gonna get. He is gonna get some inducements, 120 of them, in fact. Does he get any good star players off of that? Doesn't get him. Doesn't get Lord Borak. 120 is not enough for anything, so he goes for a bribe and an assistant coach. Alright, so he's looking to foul us. In addition to his foul appearance, he is apparently also foul of intent. We get to choose. We are absolutely kicking the ball here. Because, you know, Nurgle is not the fastest of teams. I mean, neither are we, but we are at least, we're very defensively oriented, both of us, I think. And it's, I mean, obviously it's a lot better facing off against Nurgle now than, say, when they actually have a decent amount of skills on. But, let's see. Oh, we're on defense. How do we want to do this? How do we want to do this? I think... Do we keep the... I'm just thinking, do we keep the thrower on the field, or would we... I think we'd rather have... Hello, CVC Toby. Good to have you here once again. We have escaped the Goblin Lizardmen. We have escaped them. We're no longer bound to them. Hooray. No idea how this game is going to go, but hopefully it'll be entertaining. Let's see. Yeah, I think we do that. I think we do that. Matchday predictions are back up, and we don't get to play. We don't get to play at all? That's a bummer. I mean, yeah, I guess there were gonna be two people that I'm not gonna be able to get to play. That sucks. Like, Necro is always an interesting opponent. Let's see. So who do you have for the match day then? Oh, and I played the other Nurgle team last night for the second time. Did it go as well as the first one, or was there, like, because like it with Nurgle teams, it's not like there's gonna be a lot of 1-2-0. Nice, that's good. Any damage to the team? I wonder what he's thinking about. He's gone for some... like, these are some random skills here. He's got a Wrestle Rudder, which is nice. He's got a Sure Hands Pro 1, which I think is... Like, that's bloat. I'm fine. He lost a Rudder, and a bloater is niggled. Ugh. Like, the Rudder is fine. Like, you're losing those regardless. But niggle on a bloater especially when we don't have the thing where niggles get healed over at a in the preseason, right? So yeah, that like niggled bloater sucks. I'm sure he can live with it, but glad to hear that your team escaped unscathed. But you're doing pretty well this season, aren't you? Like overall in the standings with that win. But yeah, it is gonna be one of those seasons where like I think it's gonna taste a little bitter, if like somebody wins the division, and then like somebody comes second, and those two teams never faced off against each other. Like that, I think there might be a little like that. That's not gonna leave a good taste, I don't think. Currently top with a 3-2. Yeah, I mean that is a very impressive like lineup. I mean Necro is fairly strong straight off the bat. And I mean in a division such as ours, ooh, that's is that a reroll gone, or is that that is a reroll gone already. So he's got 2 rerolls and one of them's already gone. He did manage to at least catch the ball on the high kick, so that's okay. Aha! Get fended, Mr. Rotspawn. But yeah, 3-2. I mean, again, Nurgle is not Nurgle. Necro is a fairly good team straight off the bat. But yeah, congratulations on a strong season so far. Yeah, but yeah, it's gonna... Do you know who else you aren't gonna be facing? I've played the 2nd place Dwarf team and faced the 3rd place Lizard next game. Okay, so it is the clash of the top teams then. I mean, I guess technically I can get myself up there as well, because I think I'm currently like I'm at the top of the mid table with a 2-1-1, and if I win this, like, then I'm probably gonna be up there as well. But yeah, no. The Dwarf team gets to face the Goblins twice. I mean, yeah, the Goblin, like, I really do feel bad, like, for Diddy and the Goblins, because, like, it's just not been his season. Hello, good evening, BB Nut. Glad to have you here again. Hope you'll enjoy your stay. He is a foulin'. He is doing a foul, dastardly deed. Fouling an innocent lineman over there. Gets a stun. No ref interference. You're 4th, I think, and right in the thick of it. Yes, yeah, like, that's what I remember as well. Like, but though, to be fair, like, me and RTSD, like, we have the exact same record at the moment, so... I don't feel bad for Goblin coaches. They knew it. Yeah, also fair. Like, yeah, it's one of those things where you go like, yeah, I mean, he probably did know what he was signing up for. Like, I don't think that was also a really stupid move, because, yeah, I think I should have just blitzed there instead of doing that. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Mr. Now, hello, glad to have you here. Hope you enjoy your stay. We are just playing some League Blood Bowl, and as Toby, you're the only team I won't play, as I've only... Okay, fair enough. I mean, at least that's only then one team that you won't get to face, which, unfortunate that it happens to be mine, because I was looking forward to that, but it is what it is. Cyanide is doing cyanide things. I have also a team in OCC. Oh, really? Where over in OCC? I think... Is it in Division 4? I think in Division 4, but just vague. Oh, in the Championship. Well, that's very different for Division 4. Fair enough. How has your Championship season been going on? Dark Elves. Dark Elves, Dark Elves, Dark Elves. I cannot for the life of me remember. Because I remember looking at them and I've been meaning to like live stream the games. But unfortunately life is getting in the way. I do have, like, I am probably at some point just going to record them off stream. Like I have the replays saved first, but one game more than the others. Ah, fair enough. But well done on being first in Championship at the moment. Like that is no mean feat there. Yeah, I was looking forward to it too. Maybe next season we'll maybe, though, again, like with promotion shenanigans and like since we don't really like yet know like what kind of like what the divisions are going to be looking like and all, it's always kind of a little hard to say. But could well happen. He is taking a shot at the ogre there. Takes another shot at the ogre, just getting pushes. I assume, yep, he's just going to push me off there. In my OCC league, the Goblin coach got dwarves 2 games in a row thanks to the bug. Yeah, I mean... Yeah, I mean, dwarves is never a fun time for a stunty team. But yeah, well done so far, Mr. Now. I mean, obviously still plenty of season to go, and things are generally volatile can be volatile in the league structure and all, but I mean, Dark Elves, strong team, but like definitely does take definitely requires plenty of skill to use properly. So well done so far on being top of the champ division, and good luck with the rest of your games as well. If I don't manage to catch them, goes for another foul on the Imperial Retainer, and he's apparently injured. He's gonna be MNG'd according to the game. Yeah, MNG is just fine. No ref interference, which sucks. Like, gotta go. Supposed to be watching my kids football there. Well, have fun. Good luck with that as well. Important to stay a part of your kids' hobbies and all. Thank you. I am hoping for some good luck here, because I do very much want to win this match. I mean, I want to win all of the matches, but, you know. Probably not going to be picking him up, because then he's just going to get slammed. Who am I moving over there? And where am I blitzing, is the question. I think we just move you here. Then we take that shot. Yep, down he goes. Down he goes. We'll follow that up. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, damn it. It has to be a GFI if we want him to get there. In which case, I think we move you there. Definitely should have made sure that the ogre moves first. And if we're doing this, then we're picking up this lineman. Just to try and be annoying. We're definitely picking up this lineman over here as well. Bodyguard gets to go annoy him over the back there. And no, we're not doing that. I think we're just bringing you there. Frenzy guy is gonna go annoy that Pestigore. And then this, I think. Only pushes, which is not great. But at least it does get us that bodyguard next to the ball carrier. Only pushes on the 2 dice against the bodyguard there. Picks him up. Unfortunately, does manage to bring down the bodyguard next to the ball carrier. I assume he's going to make this this 2-die here to free up the rot spawn. Okay, goes for a blitz on the bodyguard at the back. Does manage to take him down. Gets a stun for his efforts. Okay, then what? Brings that guy over there. Gets a 2-die on the frenzy guy. Manages to take him down as well. Yeah, we'll fend that, I guess. And then what? Moves the ball a little bit that way. Makes sense. He can take a 1-die here. That's a 2-die uphill. So he's got the 2-die here, and then he can move the rot spawn. And then what? Moves the ball a little bit further again. Interesting choices. Interesting choices. We're at least giving him something to think about, I guess. Okay, goes for the block with the rot spawn instead of the bloater, so frees up the bloater. Rot spawn will just get fended. Just moves in there. Ooh, I think he just takes the both down. No damage either side. Does that? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that does in fact just open up a hole. Does in fact just open up a hole for us to get a 1-die blitz on his ball carrier. And I think we're going to take it. We are in fact going to take it, I think. Real question is, what are we doing? I think we can't move this before we see what happens there, which means that this is a 1-die at best. We could get a 2-die with the ogre, but like that's an ogre block, so yeah, we're just gonna go for the 1-die blitz. Come on. And it works out great. I think we shunt him there and we follow that up. Okay, that's a bounce. We can get there with 2 GFIs. We can get there with 2 GFIs. And I think it's worth doing. I think it is worth getting, like, going for the 2 GFIs. Alright. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay. We have the ball on a bludger. He can't get anywhere, and he will get 2-died, certainly. But we do have the ball there. Unfortunately, I don't think we can actually, like, take any of these blocks here. Because if any of them go awry, like, things just get way worse for us. So I think we're just gonna end turn here. But yeah, like, him failing this block here was a lot more impactful than like, I think either coach initially assumed it was gonna be. he can get a 2-die on the ball. Like, he can instantly get a 2-die on the ball if he just, like, blitzes with this Pesticor. Okay, goes for the rot spawn hit. Manages it. Will obviously get fended. Gets a serious injury on alignment, so that's him out. He's got 2 SPP where we're not using an apple on that, so that's his career essentially over. Picks up the bloater. Makes a GFI there. Goes for a 2-die, manages it. Wasn't gonna follow that up. Gets stunned for his trouble. Yep, manages the 2-die there as well. Takes down our rookie blitzer. Okay, and now he can pick this guy up and he can go for the 2-die with the wrestle guy, which has more chances of him actually getting the ball down. So yeah, picks up the Pesticor. Here comes the blitz. This is the big one. And he just gets a POW regardless. So that's a thing. Okay. Gets a stun as well. Bounces to the Pesticor. Doesn't manage to grab it. Bounces to the other Pesticor. Still doesn't manage to grab it. Bounces to the Rotter lineman who doesn't catch it. And now it's on the ground over there. Okay. I mean, this went about as well for him as it could have. I mean, probably the best would have been if this Pesticor had caught the ball. But, like, I don't think there's anything he can really complain about in this one. Like, he managed to... Didn't need a reroll. Yeah, we're just gonna fend that. Which gives him a 2-die here. Only a push. Yeah, I think we're gonna fend that. But yeah, I mean, this is, like, with both him and him stunned, and otherwise, like, us being kind of over here, not the best place for us to do anything about the ball that bounced all the way over there. Yeah, I don't think you're gonna be dodging anywhere, so I think you're just gonna stand up. I think you go there. And then you're gonna take a swing at him. Yeah, I think we follow this up. I think we follow that up. And then... Alright, Ogre. Ogre functions. Wonderful. Ogre functions. And then we have... He is now free to move. He is now free to move. Unfortunately, we'd need 2 GFIs and then we'd only get a tackle zone next to the ball, and then we're either next to the rot spawn or the bloater. So not great. I think we're gonna take the blitz here. Make the foul appearance. We make the GFI. Alright. We're gonna follow that up. Does that. I don't know what to do about here. Like, I don't want to give a free hit. So I don't think we're going to take the GFI. I would like to get a tackle zone on the ball, but we're not going to be giving out a free hit like that. If he had to use or if he had to use a team reroll, so he didn't have any rerolls, I think a GFI here would have been fine. But since he has that reroll in hand, I don't think it's worth just giving him that free hit. All right. Blows that up, surprisingly. I mean, I guess he wants to keep him tagged, which makes sense. He moves there. He moves there. He's gonna go for a blitz on him. Okay, well, that is at least his blitz used. Stand firm. And then, if he flubs the pickup, that could be really bad. Nope, he does not. He does not, in fact, flub the pickup. And there is very little I can do, I think. I mean, we're gonna have to rely on the ogre managing to get at least a push here, I think. And then Guzia. Oh, that's big. Him going stupid is pretty. And only manages to get a push there. Is he gonna go for a dodge here? Because he can. And if he does and gets there, then that's... Yep, makes the dodge. Which means that... Well, let's see. Can we... Yeah, we can get him there. And he's stupid, so that is actually just a 3+ dodge now. Okay. That's very... Oh. First off, you run over there. I think you're just gonna stand up. And I think you're just gonna stand up as well. I might move him somewhere. Okay, we need this. Makes it. Alright. Then 3+ into 2+. Makes the 3+. Needs a reroll on the 2+. Makes the 2+ with the reroll. Takes him down. Seriously hurt on his block, Pesty. Does regen it, but that's still very good. Bounces over there. We're not going to keep moving because we're already in a pretty good situation there. Alright. That's a very... Yeah, that was a very big removal. Like, stopping that. It is going to be his turn 6. So... And he's pretty well... I think. So, what are we doing? What are we doing with the rest? I think we're going to try this block. Alright, Ogre functions normally and takes down the bloater. Wonderful. Let's follow that up. We get a stun there. That's nice. That's nice. I think we go for this dodge here so that we can... Yep, there we go. We take down that rotter as well. Follow that up. And then 2-die block there. Down goes the bloater. We absolutely follow that up as well. No damage done. But this was a big turn for us. This was a big turn for us. Obviously, it's by no means a done deal that we're gonna be able to stop the Nurgle from scoring. But this is their turn 6. All of their Pestigors, like the 2 Pestigors he has left, are tagged. He's on the sideline now. Nurgle, murder them. Blame them for my illness. I will attempt to murder them. I will attempt to do so, Pid. Just because you said so. It's also RTSD, so I'm not sure how well he's gonna take that comment as an admin, but we'll let him deal with that. Right. So he started off with the rot spawn, making that 2-die block. Only managed to get a push, and then he pushed into the bodyguard who's got stand firm, which I don't really understand why he would do that. But he did. He brings in the bloater to give himself an assist there. Or tag the bodyguard, whichever. He's gonna go for the bodyguard with the bloater. That is certainly not what he wants here. Does have to use his reroll, but does manage to take down the guard guy. No armor penetration. So he has no rerolls left. Goes for the 2-die on the bodyguard. Down he goes. No damage. I'm gonna assume he's gonna dodge that Pestigore. Yep, dodges the Pestigore. Manages to pick up. And, I mean, that's not really safe. That is not really safe, but it is... It's something. So you're gonna stand up. You're just gonna stand up. I think the blitz is we just go after the bloater here. I think that's the blitz. This is gonna be... Yep, take down that rotter. Follow that up. That's a dead rotter. And that is on the bodyguard that had 10 SPP, so he's gonna get dodge after this game if he survives. So that's very nice. But yeah, I think we did free up this... We did manage to free up this blitzer, which we could take somewhere. But I think we just bring him here, so that he can't just clear this Pestigore, like, very easily. And then we're gonna go for this. Manage to get through Foul Appearance. Only get a push or a both down, which I don't think we want to take the both down. We're gonna take the push, and then bodyguard goes over there. Ogre. He goes dumb. No, he doesn't go dumb. He just fails to Foul Appearance. Okay, that's less bad than had he gone dumb. We're not going to be taking a 2-die uphill on this guy, on the rot spawn. But I think we are going to take this 1-die here. Alright, down he goes. Down he goes, and then... Yeah, I think we do follow that up. And we get a KO out of it. Okay. So... He gets a 2-die here. Right? He gets a 2-die here, and he needs to get a down on the bodyguard. And that has to be either a POW or a defender stumbles. Then he probably goes for a blitz with his ball carrier on the lineman that's behind him, because he can't clear this Pestigore, because otherwise he would have just blocked down this bodyguard here, and then he would have probably handed off to this Pestigore, and then he'd be free to go. Okay. Rot Spawn manages to take down our block lineman, which helps him out. Gets a KO out of it as well. Still, this guy's... So this rotter is now free to move. Oh, he goes for... Okay, yeah, because he's got wrestle on this guy, so... Does manage to get the POW, but that's his Blitz gone. That is his Blitz gone, and he gets a KO on the guard guy. That's not very good. So that's his Blitz gone. Moves to tag the Imperial Retainer there. Does manage to take him down, but we're obviously going to fend that. No armor break there. So, yeah, I think... Yeah, he's going to be in a pretty decent position. Like, he can just go that way. I mean, this guy is like, there's no way that he can tag him. But he's kind of far. It'll be interesting. I think he certainly will have a decent shot of scoring a touchdown here. I am very surprised, honestly, that he went for the Blitz on the bodyguard there. Like, I think he would have been better served by just taking the 2 die there and then again going for a Blitz on the Retainer. He is taking GFIs. He's taking GFIs when he does not have a... And he POWs the blodger, because that's what you do when like to blodgers. Only gets a push on the bodyguard. So yeah, we're gonna, if we can make... Yeah. So this is essentially just a case of 2 GFIs, and we've tagged him, and then one. Yeah, I don't think there's really anything else that we're gonna do. So make the GFIs. Can we make the 3+ dodge? Reroll with a reroll, and we take down the Pesty. I think that is the only Pestigore. I think that's the only Pestigore who was in scoring range. Ball bounces over there, and he's no longer in scoring range. It's wonderful. Don't have a reroll here, so I'm not gonna go for the pickup because he's not in scoring range. So we'll just make sure that he will be. One more, so he cannot be blitzed. Cannot be blitzed. Andy Daver will unfortunately have to stand up to cancel up this assist so that we can go and take a swing with the ogre there. Rot spawn or bloater? Yeah, I think we just go for the bloater and bonehead. Okay. Take that 1 die. Yay. Not follow that up. No point. And then... Yeah, I think we just... Guzia just stays there. I mean, it's very unlikely that we're gonna get the ball over to the blitzer over there, but unlikely does not mean impossible. So... But yeah, these KOs, I mean, him being KO'd is whatever. But like, we do definitely hope that the guard guy is gonna come back. But yeah, RTSD is not gonna be able to score this half because there's no way that he can get into scoring range. Technically there is a way. It's a very like essentially what he'd need to do is he'd need to get a player there, and then he can go for a blitz from here, which like pushes onto this Pestigore and then blop him there, and then he dodge 2 GFIs. So there is a way that he can get in range. But I mean, it's a 6+ dodge. Like it requires a 6+ dodge for him to be able to do that. I don't think there's any other way that he can manufacture like a push on this Pestigore, and there's no way that he can manufacture a push on this Pestigore, so... I think, like, RTSD is certainly a veteran enough coach that he's making the calculations here, but I think he came to the conclusion that, nah, it is simply just not worth it. Goes for the blitz there, only manages to get a push, pushes him next to the Pestigore, he'll still get a 2-die there. Moves him next to these two. Bloater moves next to there as well. Gets his 2-die. Does need to pick up this Rotter if he wants to get an assist on the rot spawns. Or whichever one of these. Oh, he tried to go for a bloater dodge. Interesting. I mean, there is... I mean, we could go for a 2-die because, like, it's, what, 3+ pick up. And then it's a 6+, like, 6+ pass regardless. So I think we're gonna go for a 2-die. Who are we 2-dying? Are we... we'll 2-die the rot spawn, why not? Or we bonehead again. Fair enough. Like, you did your job. You functioned when you needed to, so that's fine. But with that, I don't think we're going to be doing any blocks, so... Alright, 3+ pickup into a 6+ pass into a 3+ catch. That's what we need here. I mean, it's not going to work, but, like, the 1 and 6, right? 4 is an admirable attempt, at least. But, oh well. 0-0. The KO rolls are gonna be... I think that's the bodyguard who stood up there. Yep, that looks like the bodyguard. He gets his KO back as well. So, yep, we did manage to get our bodyguard back. So that is big. That is big. Him being out is unfortunate, but, like... Well, it's a lineman that has block on it, which is, like, nice, but not exactly as nice as a bodyguard with guard. So, yeah. Right, so it is gonna be 11 against 10 because I had two people on the bench. And we'll see what we can manage here. He is putting up a very forward, like, wide defensive sort of formation here, which is not really surprising. Alright, Pit Pad. Despite your sickness, I need you to be in top form. You're gonna be there. Mr. Guard goes there. Who's the... I think bodyguard over there. And then we have you there, you there. And we'll have our two blitzers there. A high kick. Okay. Pit Pat, can you catch it, please? Pit Pat catches the ball. Very athletic. Very, very athletic. We'll have to think about what we actually do with Pit Pat on his ball, because unfortunately Nurgle is like the one team that has shitloads of disturbing presence, and when you're already passing on the 3+, Not great. So I think we're just gonna run Pitpad backward for now. And we'll think about what we do after. Let's take a swing over there. Okay. Only manages a push. And we'll take a swing over here. That one manages to be a down. Are we gonna take our blitz against the bloater? I think that's gonna be the bloater that we're gonna blitz, so we're actually gonna follow that up. Which means that you're gonna go there. Then you're gonna take that. No fall appearance troubles. Down goes Mr. Bloater. Hunt him over there. And we can even get there for the 3 die on the ogre. Ogre shunts him down. Not gonna follow that up because we don't want to get next. And that's a removal for the ogre. Is that the first? That is the first SPP that Gimlick the ogre manages to get for himself. Good for you. Hopefully you'll be able to get an MVP. I think Mr. Bodyguard moves over there. And then Imperial Retainer Lineman. Imperial Retainer Lineman. Probably should have done that the other way around, but it is what it is. And then we'll just keep Andy Davo here to go where he needs to go. Does mean that the bodyguard is gonna get blocked. RTSD taking just one square back. Goes for a blitz on the frenzy guy. Only manages to get a push. I mean, surely he wasn't thinking of rerolling that. Maybe he was just cursing about his... Like, he hasn't really gotten the best of block dice. Does manage to take down the guard. We're not going to stand firm that. Yep. Oh, and he's seriously hurt. Of course he is. It's just an MNG. We might get more casualties. Like, he's gonna be out for the remainder of the game regardless. So just an MNG is fine. Not gonna use our apple on that. Think we try to break through to the left. Like, with this formation, I think we tried to break through from the left. Which is, like, not the greatest, but I think it's what we need to do. Mr. Ogre, you can function. Wonderful. Mon Cap goes over there. You are going to be the one doing the blitzing, I think. Or is it going to be Andy, maybe? I think it might be Andy who's doing the blitz. But before we do that, I think we have to sacrifice Karakarn to keep the rot spawn where he is. And I think we're committing this way regardless, so let's bring Pitpad forward. Here comes Andy's blitz. Does not manage to fuck it up on the fall appearance. Does manage to take him down with block. Gets a KO out of it. Alright. That is very nice. That is very, very nice. And then... 5. Unfortunately, Gizia, I think, will have to sacrifice himself to keep Diaz where he is. And then get the bodyguard over there. And I think we keep... I think we keep the Sage here in the back. Yep, RTSD is gonna go and attempt to refuse the flank here. We'll certainly get this Pestigore over there as well. This Rotter is also gonna be coming over, and the Bloaters are gonna start making their move from the right flank to the left. I think we're gonna go for like, we're still definitely gonna keep this trajectory. It's gonna be interesting to see what this Pestigore does. Okay, so he's going after the bodyguard here. Okay. That's fine. Rotter gets over there, gets a 3-die on the assumption that the rot spawn actually functions. Yeah, I think we go for a 1-die on the... Maybe we go for a 1-die on the Pesty there. Yep. Rot spawn does not, in fact, is stupid. Does manage to take down the bodyguard Gizia. No damage to... No armor damage. So, with that, how do we do this? We could go for an Ogre Blitz, which is a 2-die on the Pestigore. But like that... That's putting a lot of... I'm not sure how I feel about an Ogre Blitz at this stage. I think it's probably still better to just go for the 1-die. We're picking up the bodyguard here. I think we're just gonna... We're probably gonna go for a 3+ dodge there, so we're not picking him up yet. 1 in 6 chance of 1 in 6 chance of failure with a reroll. Yeah, I think Andy Davo just has to go for a 1-die here. And he manages it. Easy peasy. Down goes Mr. Pesty. Yeah, we're not gonna take the chance of... Alright, Ogre functions normally. Wonderful. Can't really stay next to the Pestigore there. I think we're gonna have to take some GFIs, which I don't like the idea of, and I'm sure that there are many who may not approve. So we take that. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think take that. Hit pad. Alright, fails a GFI, but with a team reroll, we manage it. I think we take that GFI as well. With the team reroll manages that one as well. Sage gets to go over there. No GFIs for him. Mr. Imperial Lineman Retainer moves over there. Can we make this 3+ dodge? Yes, we can. And I think that's that. Two rerolls on 2 GFIs. Not my favorite, but considering that we didn't need to use any on his GFIs, and we didn't need to use one on the one-die block or the one-die blitz, yeah, I'll take it. And I mean, we're in a good position to score here. Granted, I'm not the biggest fan of having to score. Like, we're definitely not going to be able to stall here, I don't think. So not the biggest fan of scoring on my turn 12. Yeah, I mean, it's, yeah, like that's going to give 5 turns to Nurgle. And I mean, we are a reduced team, especially with the guard guy like confirmed out. Certainly reduced team. So we'll have to see. This guy shouldn't be able to get a hit on. Goes for a 1-die. It's a push. If he wants to follow that up, I guess we should allow him to. Like, sure, it gives him a 2-die on the rotter there, but I don't think that's particularly. Yeah, he doesn't. But I don't think that was particularly pertinent either way. He's hoping to move the rot spawn, and I'm gonna assume he's hoping to move the rot spawn over there. Goes for the GFIs, marks the ogre. He was gonna go for a blitz with the rot spawn on the ogre. I mean, yeah. No, okay. No, I understand. And he's even with the help, he's still stupid. Yeah, no, that's manages to pound the frenzy guy. Down he goes. Takes a 1-die on him as well. Gets a stun, which is fine. Does this mean that we can? Does this mean that we can stall a turn? I think this means that we can stall a turn. I think this means that we can stall a turn. Are we gonna stall a turn? Because, like, stalling has a habit of, like, biting you in the ass at the worst moment. Like, no question about that. I think we do that. And then we do that. We punt you into oblivion. Hopefully. And then you can go there. onto you as well. Right. So he... one... Yeah. We keep him here. I am so tempted. I am so tempted to just stall here for a turn. So tempted. No. I don't think we're gonna risk it. Like, worst case scenario, it's a 1-1 draw from here. Best case scenario, we win 1-0 anyway. Because, like, as I said, Nurgle is not the... Like, they're certainly not a fast-scoring team. We get our KO back. He gets his KO back. His is, like, way more valuable than ours, but oh well. But yeah, I think because of the fact that, like, Nurgle is not a team... Not a team renowned for its speed. I think we can... Yeah, I think we can, maybe actually we, instead of... There we go. Oh. Subservient. Okay. There is some kind of an error that just popped up for me, but hopefully nothing's gone bad on the Watcher side. But yeah, I think we need to be aggressively defensive here, I think. So we're gonna adopt not exactly the same sort of formation that he did, but similar-ish. And let's see what we can get out of it. Alright, kick off. Get the ref. Well, we're not really gonna be fouling, and I don't think RTSD can really be, like, really afford to be... I mean, he's probably gonna be fouling as, like, targets of opportunity go. Like, with maybe 1 assist, or maybe not even any assists. But... Yep, we're gonna fend that. Does manage to take down first of the lineman, only pushes the second one. No damage on the first guy. Takes him down with a bloater block. Fend is an excellent skill in this matchup as specifically. Bloater moves over there. Interesting. The kick is, like, back and deep, which is good. Yep, he moves so that we can't try to easily bust our way through to come, like, try to play havoc with his backline, which is, I think, the correct thing to do there. So here, question: is it gonna be the rot spawn who's gonna be doing the blocking, or is it gonna be the bloater? It's the rot spawn. It does manage to take him down with the 3 die. And no damage. And now he has bloater, Pestigore left. He hasn't blitzed yet. And he hasn't picked up the ball. He's gonna go for the ball. Makes it. Easy peasy. Will take him 1 more turn to even get to the halfway line. And he's, yep, going after the frenzy lineman. It is the easiest target. Just push. I wonder if he's gonna foul with the bloater here. Nope. No, he's not. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think... we just... do that, do that. Only a push. Which is, you know, not the greatest, but hey. Honestly, I think we shouldn't have gone that way. I think we go this way. Slightly this way. Try to move the ogre, question mark? Yeah, I think we tried to move the ogre. The ogre moves. And then we take the blitzer slightly this way. And then one cap. One cap. Well, either a bloater or the rot spawn is gonna have to stand where they are. So I think we just pick him up and hope that he doesn't get killed. Yeah, looks like he's shifting to the left. Rot spawn failure to function. Not been his game. Not been the game for Helios the rot spawn. Does manage to take him down with the bloater. Gets a stun for his efforts. But that's now 3 players already used. Goes for a blitz on the block guy. Does manage to take him down. Definitely fending that because... and he's badly hurt. That helps him out. I don't really care. Badly hurt is badly hurt. He gets 2 SPP. And does manage to make a hole in my defensive formation. Now, I think the interesting questions are, what is he going to do with those pestigores? Like, they're his primary scoring. Like, they are his scoring threat. But what is he going to do with them? Especially what he's going to do with the ball carrying one. So he moved this pestigore slightly to the left here. Moved him slightly to the left. He's kind of abandoning the right flank almost entirely. Oh, moves him there. Interesting. I think that means that this pestigore is going to run up somewhere like here, maybe? Even more forward than I thought. Still in a very safe location. I mean... oh. If I want to, I can go for a 1-die on this rudder lineman here and, like, open a path to get, like, a bodyguard next to the ball carrier. That is certainly something I can do. Okay. Okay, I think Karakarn, you're gonna stand up. I think the blitz, if we're gonna go for a 1-die blitz on this rudder, it's gonna be the Sage. But before we do that... what are we gonna do with Andy Davo? I think we just keep Andy, like, here in the center. Ogre. Fails to function. That's slightly annoying. But I think with that... Because the ogre fails to function, I think we move him here. Bodyguard, I think, moves... Yeah, I think bodyguard moves there. Go for the one die. Push is good enough. Not gonna follow that. Get you there. And then Guzia, the bodyguard. Hopefully goes to annoy. And... you go there. Let's see how he does with this. But yeah, the ogre failing to function is slightly annoying, but considering like the rot spawn failing to function on his last turn was much bigger. Entirely fine. And again, like the ogre has functioned whenever we've needed the ogre to function, so no complaints about that. He's gonna go for like he's gonna use his blitz on the bodyguard. That's, I mean, yeah, he's got wrestle on that, so good choice of blitzer. That is his blitz gone. Does manage to take down Karakarn. Gets a KO, so another removal. Moves up. Rotspawn makes his move there. That's probably going to be where he puts his cage. He does not have block on this guy. Yep. Marauder to contain the ogre. And then he's got these two pesticores still to move. There's him there. Interesting. And he's going to go for a foul with the Pesticore on the Imperial alignment. Makes sense. I mean... I can get a 1-die with this guy on the ball carrier, and then so long as it's a push, we can potentially get another 1-die here. I think that's the play. We're gonna put the bodyguard there, and then over here. Might as well contain the wrestle rotter guy as well. Not gonna take the 2-die on the rotter lineman there. Just gonna go for the 1-die. Down goes. Did we follow that up? I don't think we follow that up. Manages to catch with the bloater. Okay, that's slightly not what we were looking for. Oh, that's... I think we have to re-roll this. And then that happens. Okay. Damn it. I mean, this is... Like, he's stunned, which is good. It's not like he's going to be able to score with the bloater here. I think this Pestigore that he just blocked with is his best scoring chance. But then he blocks with that. I mean, I guess it's going to be this guy who he's going to give the ball over to. Yep, he moves there. I mean, he could give the ball to this rotter as well. And I think that might be the play. He just runs the rotter forward and then he hands off to the rotter. But yeah, that was the one foul appearance that I have failed the entire game. And it couldn't have come at a more critical moment, I don't think. Eats my last reroll, and then it's still a turnover on the 2-die block. What are you gonna do? RTSD. He's still got his 2 rerolls, so he's still doing fine. Picks up the rotter there so that he can get a 2-die either on the bodyguard or this lineman. Goes for a blitz on him. Of all people, doesn't manage to take him down. I mean, he just wanted, I think, the tackle zone like off of from there so that he can advance with this bloater. Yeah, this will be a very, very tight ending to the game. Not sure he takes this 2-die block with him. I mean, probably does. Probably just takes down the bodyguard here. Because, like, he doesn't want to block him. Because if he only gets a push, then he's gonna get freed. Okay, he makes the 2 GFIs. Oh yeah, he's actually now in scoring range with the bloater. Okay, never mind. I was like completely just not understanding that. Oh yeah, the bloater with the ball can actually score. That is my bad. Takes the 1-die, gets a skull, will reroll into a POW. Definitely no damage. Does mean we'll have to go for a 4+ if we want to get him next to the bloater. Does manage to take him down as well. And a serious injury. I mean, considering he's only got 1 turn left, I think we use the Apo here. And he's not niggled, which is good. Yeah, we don't have any rerolls, which is like the shit. But not great. I think we go for this. We go for that, and then we try to escape. Wonderful. We don't follow that up. Get there. And then managed to escape the tentacles. which means that we're not going to get him over there. We're just going to make sure that this bloater can't come in and assist. Definitely picking up this blitzer. Nothing we can do there. Nothing we can do there. We have made it as hard for him as possible. It may not be hard enough, but we have made it as hard as possible. Takes him down. Which frees him up, which means that he can go for the 2-die on the blodger. Does not manage to take like power, but does manage to push him away. 2+, can he do it? Fails it and succeeds it with the team reroll. Yep. 1-1 draw. Which, I mean, is the, I suppose, expected result. Like, it's either a 0-0 draw or a 1-1 draw. In most cases, the expected result between Nurgle and Imperial Nobility. Slightly, I'm slightly sad about it, I'll be honest. Like, the bloater catching it, foul appearance into how would you call it? Like foul appearance into then a turnover on the 2-die block. Magfa, the guy who got niggled, also gets the MVP, so he can choose a skill, but like with a niggle, he's not gonna stick around. I think we're gonna random. If he randoms something good, he might get to stick around longer. But if he doesn't, then he doesn't. But yeah, GG to RTSD. Was a very, very tight run game. No question about that. First thing though, not defensive. Where is it? There we go. Dodge. We have a Roger with stand firm now. Hopefully he'll survive long. Headpad has 4. He's not going to random a skill. Blitzer has 3. He's not going to random a skill. Let's random Magfus. Can we... We could random a strength skill. We could random a strength skill. Yeah, if we're randoming a skill, might as well random. Let's see what he gets. He gets stand firm, which is like... I mean, more stand firm is nice. But like, he's already got fend. So yeah, he's unfortunately for Magfa, he is a gonorrhino. However, we will now be able to get ourselves our 4th bodyguard, and that is almost all of the positionals done. I'm not sure I want to get a 2nd Imperial Thrower, maybe at some point, but it's not a priority, certainly not. And we'll be figuring out what to name this bodyguard after I've taken a look at the OCC winners, champions. But yeah, so we're sitting at 2-2-1, and RTSD is also sitting at 2-2-1. So we're still neck and neck here. I think I have the better tiebreaker if we had to like go to tiebreaker, but. Thank you everybody for watching. Hope you had fun. Hope it was entertaining. And we've broken the curse of cyclical opponents. So and we managed to do all right. Didn't take any permanent damage thanks to the Apo and but yeah. Don't know when the next stream is gonna be. I am quite busy in real life at the moment. Might be that there's going to be like a ranked climb. Imperial Nobility stream at some point in the future this week still. Can't guarantee that, but might be. And yeah, with that, thank you everybody for watching. Hope you had fun. Hope you were entertained. Hope you'll be here for the next one. And as I always say, good day, good afternoon, good evening, good night, good morning, whatever happens to be the time of day for you. Have a good one.